Hey, what's going on, people? It's me, Deja Vu. You know I'm in the studio with all of your favorite artists. Today, we have one half of the iconic duo of Salt and Peppa. We have Miss Cheryl Salt James in the building.
Hey.
All right, so how are you?
I'm great.
Listen, I heard you've been all around town talking about this new project you're working on called Chosen.
Yes.
Give us some details and what was the impetus to get this thing started now?
Well, I had done 2 albums before, and I just never had the guts to put them out because it was just me and I wasn't in that place yet. And so recently, there was a Bruno Mars and Sexy Red record called Fat, Juicy, and Wet. And I was listening to it one day, and everybody was saying, we don't want to hear Bruno like this, right? So I just got an idea, and I just changed the lyrics, and I put it on IG, just happenstancely. And the reception was like overwhelming. And mostly what I heard was the vintage ladies are like, something we can listen to. You know, with our grandkids, that warm old school hip hop, the voice is so familiar, and it was just so much love. So then I was like, okay, this would be the time for me to actually finish an album, which I had already been working on songs because that's what I do.
Now. Right. Yeah, we salty and lit. Let's go. We cold, we roll. I'm talking about brick.
Add Funk Flex, add Salt right now. At me, I repost you. Let's go.
Feel me, we sick. Who laid the foundation? We the reason that you getting a check. Yeah, we salty and lit. Hi, hello, you ain't on my level. Let me introduce you to Cheryl. Represent Queens, Brooklyn is my borough. We on that BK tip, always thorough. Christ-like, man, I mess with the devil. Never sell my soul for a pebble. I stand on the rock, that's it and that's settled. 5'1", still running my stiletto. Pressure, I am trouble. My mic sound nice and I'm still writing checks and I'm still.
Add Funk Flex, add Salt right now. Hot 97, let's
Yeah, we
go.
salty and lit.
I repost you, baby.
Let's go, we cold, we roll. I'm talking about brick.
You know, I love being in the studio and creating. And then the next song I decided to put out is Chosen.
Y'all could never go back like Kente and Coogee sweaters. Everything's better when we stand together. Haters gonna do what they do, whatever. The ditch you dig, you gonna fall into it. I'm different, me and you is incongruous, flow fluid. Gen Z, get into it. We outside, we back like fresh and stupid. The nicest, switch it up, millennial type shit. Could never be a sellout, iconic, priceless. I write every single bar that I spit. Main character vibes, never a sidekick.
And Chosen means so many things. It's paying homage to the bricklayers in hip hop, the ones that, you know, started it, that people are starting to forget. So it's like a reminder that we're still here. We're not dead.
Come on now.
And also just being chosen by God, you know, like I know some people feel like, you know, to whom much is given, much is required.
Yeah.
And sometimes you feel like, am I chosen? You know, do I have something that the world wants, that the world needs, a message or something? I feel that burden. And so, yeah, Chosen did really well, still doing great. You guys are playing it. I'm so grateful.
Absolutely. I mean, we had to bring it on back to where everything started right here at WBLS.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to dig more into Chosen, but I want to go back.
Okay.
Because we always like to look back, but I want to hear it from a perspective of where you are now and talk about what that grind was like when you first started, when you and Pep got together and you decided, hey, let's do some rapping. Was that really a passion of yours, or?
You know, I always wanted to be an entertainer. When I was a little kid, I was the producer, the writer, the director of the shows that we put on for aunties. I was the one bossing.
Still do that? Because I need to see the little kids put on the show. I have to see my little cousins and their kids.
Me neither. They're too busy looking in their phones. They don't put shows together anymore. Right. That was such a fun part of being a kid.
Thanksgiving, you do your little routine.
Listen, the costumes, all the dance steps. I was that little kid. And so it was always in me. And then my mom took me to all the Black Broadway plays. The Wiz, Your Arms Too Short to Box with God, Mama, I Want to Sing. You can't name a play that I didn't see. Just me and my mom. And that planted a seed in me. So when I started, I was Herbie Lovebug, our producer. I was his girlfriend. He was already a producer doing the music thing. And then it all just kind of came together. And then we met Pep, and that just solidified the duo. And then we did the Hot, Cool, and Vicious album, which we had one DJ who didn't work out. And then after we did that album, we found Spinderella. Herbie brought Spinderella in, and that completed our little package.
And it made the whole thing go. And the rest, as they say, is
history.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame history. Herstory.
Yes.
All right. So what was it like? Because even in your new song, Chosen, you like every one of these lyrics. All right. All my rhymes. Come on. But what was it like in the creative process for you and Pep back then? Were y'all like, because the song that you started out with was like a diss.
Yes.
Which was big back then. I don't think anybody was doing that either.
Yes. That's how you got your foot in the door back in the day. Because Roxanne Shante had done it.
Yes.
And we just followed in her footsteps. Like we just, Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh didn't really have no beef with them, of course.
Right.
You know, but just to get our foot in the door, and it worked. And as far as writing lyrics, I know people are like, didn't Herbie write? Yes, in the beginning, Herbie wrote. But I have gradually graduated into writing. Like on the brand new album, I wrote most of my own lyrics.
Yes.
With the other albums, like I wrote and produced Expression, I wrote and produced Independent. There's a lot of songs that I did that I didn't really have the confidence to come out and say, yo, this one is mine. Expression was a platinum single.
Come on.
People have been reminding me of how involved
I need you to do just
I've
like
been.
this. I need you to do just like this.
Yes,
a little pat on your own back. Because you know what? We have to own those things that we've done, our successes, right?
And so this album, 1000% me, can't nobody write for me at this stage in my career.
What's the name of the album going to be?
It's going to be called Salty and Lit.
Okay.
And that was the song, the first song I just threw on IG was called Salty and Lit. It's based on Matthew 13, Matthew 5.
Oh, got to be the
13,
salt.
the salt and the light. You already know. You already know.
Come on, salt and light.
Yes.
What? I love it.
Yeah, so I made it hip hop. We are salt and light, right? And it says that we should, and we are the salt of the earth, and that we should let our light shine on a stand. Don't hide it under a bowl. I have been very guilty of playing myself real small, and I'm in my salty and lit season now. I'm letting my light shine unapologetically.
Yeah. Let me ask you though. You're saying you felt like you had to play yourself small, even when you were on this huge multi-million-dollar stage with all these people coming to see you and Pep. You felt that you still needed to.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a woman thing. I don't know if it's just an insecure thing of stepping out, because that's how I became Salt. You know, I'm a very quiet, pretty introverted person, and Salt allows me to be extroverted, you know, and so
this is your alter ego.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. It's all me, but definitely a part of me that I can express more of the side of myself, you know? So yeah, I had to build that confidence over time to just, you know, say, yeah, I've been doing this and I'm good at it.
Come on. All right, so as you are seeing, you were talking about Bruno and
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. What are your thoughts? I know everybody asks you.
I know, yes, yeah.
on the state of female MCs in this day and age.
Yeah, you know, I feel like there's a balance that needs to be brought back. You know, like when we were coming up, there was so many different women expressing so many different things.
Yes.
Like Salt and Peppa, we brought the fun, fashion, and femininity to hip hop. You know, with the hairstyles and the jackets and all the things. And then you have
my asymmetrical.
Yeah, asymmetrical. We got a lot of girls in trouble for shaving their head. Look, now we shaving on. Now we shaving like we was like, forget it. I'm be right behind you. I'm waiting for my cheeks to go down before I do that.
Please, you look amazing.
Yeah. So I just feel like there just needs to be more balance. I think everybody's talking a lot about their
body
cat.
Parts.
Their cat. You know, I'm like, you got the atomic bomb down there.
Let me just say, I get down with the ratchetosity. Okay, I'm from Florida. I know Luke. All this, I understand, but I also can get down with some Pep. I get down with Queen. Get down with MC Light.
Like Missy Elliott was the innovator. Like, you know, Queen was the queen. Like Little Kim had that whole, you know, sexy thing on lock. It was just Lauryn Hill was the consciousness. It was such a great variety
and
of
what
women.
Happened? I don't
know. I think it's gonna.
You think the cycle will come back?
I really think it's gonna come back. Okay. I want to bring it back. You know, my music is for the vintage ladies. I always say the vintage ladies,
or
the seasoned ladies. You know, all that good stuff.
So, what does it look like now for you as you're promoting this, having had the insight and the hindsight of what you did back in the day? Is your marketing different? Is your mindset different as you're approaching and doing your promo and everything?
Yeah. So I'm not in a place where I'm trying to prove myself. Thank God. God, right? I'm just casually doing what I do. And wherever it lands, great. As far as marketing, I'm independent. I have my manager who's incredible. She's a marketing genius, which was a little, you need people, right? For your dreams to come true, which was a piece that was missing for me. And she's just walking me through because she used to work at Rock Nation and all the places, right? So she's another one. I'm like, girl, let your light shine. So this is our time to let our light shine. We coming together and making this happen and let the chips fall where they may. Because like I said, I have nothing to prove.
Right.
I am a Walk of Famer. I'm a Lifetime Achievement Award winner. I am being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, honey.
Come on.
I ain't got nothing to prove. And I had said before, Gen Z, so I heard a little comment here and there where the Gen Zs were like, oh yeah, nah, not for me. I ain't making music for y'all, okay? So there, I'm making music for Gen X and millennials.
Listen,
get into it.
But the thing is, they're always hearkening back to this kind of music.
Yes, they're always sampling us. Like the City
is.
Girls sampled I'll Take Your Man.
Yes.
I don't even think they know that it's our song.
Girl,
for real.
Listen, don't make me have to start spitting bars. When I first heard it, I was like, this ain't never song. Okay.
Yes.
But anyway, but it does expose it to a new thing.
Yes.
Would you do collabos with some of the newer generations?
Yeah, if it makes sense for me, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
the context and the content.
But you guys can
has
meet
to
somewhere
be-
in the middle.
Yes.
Like you gotta,
Yes.
okay, on this one,
Yeah,
you
you
let's
just
keep
pull
it
it back
clean.
a little. Let's talk about something else.
Something else. I think that would be so dope. Maybe even like a tribute with all the girls doing something.
That would
Okay,
be.
I'm putting
A
something
lot
together.
of people
I'm
are
putting it
feeling
together.
that. They're just like, get together with the old school and do a collab.
Why
Get together with the new
not?
school and do a collab. So
Even
maybe
if it's a
maybe
one-off.
maybe I'll be the one to bring us all together. Who
I
knows?
like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Now, speaking of being together, you're taking and doing Salty and Lit on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Are Salt and Peppa still together as a unit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We are
Yeah.
still together as a unit.
Somebody said, so you're a solo artist now. I'm not a solo artist. I'm doing a solo project. I am
Gotcha.
Salt of Salt and Peppa, 1,000%. And shout out to Pep. Her mom just passed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she just passed last night, and we were doing press today, so she couldn't be here. So
man, I'm so
condolences,
sorry.
love, and
Yes, we'll be
prayers
sending
to
some
Pep.
prayers. That's always
Hard.
Now you have a daughter, and you all are enveloping as you're moving through with your marketing and your music and your other ventures. I hear that you and your daughter are doing a podcast.
Yeah, we're doing a mother-daughter podcast. I was doing it on my own, and then I did one with her, and it was so much. We just have greatest chemistry. Like that is like the love of my life.
Aw.
And so I was like, we said, you know what, this would be cute to do a mom-daughter thing. Talking about whatever, fun, fashion, femininity, food, all the F words.
Will you touch on any of the serious stuff between moms and daughters as well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard for us because we do get along so well. Like, it's kind of crazy. But I know a lot of women have, like, issues with their moms, and so does she. We talk about it a lot and how to, like, maintain our closeness and our relationship. Yeah. It takes maintenance.
Of
Every
course.
relationship.
But you know what? I think now that we have more exposure to things, we're learning that we have to put work in these relationships.
every
we actually have to work.
relationship.
It's not just going to magically,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Yeah,
I mean, the chemistry
absolutely.
might be there, but you still have to put in work.
Got to tell the truth, too.
Come
And
on.
that's the problem with relationships.
Yeah, listen. I mean, and not even just romantic relationships, friendships too.
You got to tell the truth.
Well, sis, you got to do such
Yes.
and such. Brother.
I say, if you love me, tell me the truth. Even if you know it's gonna hurt me, it's how you say it.
I know that's right.
Start out with, I'm gonna tell you this because I love you.
Right,
And I'm
right,
gonna tell
right.
you this because nobody else is gonna tell you this but me. You know what I mean? Because that's
Right.
what I do. And sometimes it's not received. Some people don't even want to speak to you no more, but okay.
But at least you said it.
I was a friend though.
Exactly.
Everybody else gonna smile in your face and watch you look crazy.
They'll appreciate you. They'll come around eventually.
Yeah.
They'll even if they don't say it to you, they'll be like, you know what, she was right.
Yeah, because that's hard. Don't nobody want to tell you got a booger in your nose.
Girl, if I'm having something great, I
don't
didn't
wanna
know.
be the
Can you
one.
please let me know.
But I
Pull me
can't
to the
sit
side.
here and listen to you and talk to you with a big booger in your nose.
Right here,
you
here's
know?
some tissue, babe. Here you go. Go handle your business, friend. Handle your business. All right, so you've been handling business for years in the industry. You've been producing, and you even got into back in the mid 90s with Kirk Franklin, a little gospel
Yeah,
tinge, girl.
yeah.
When everybody spits out the whole stomp verse.
Yes.
But I think about the good.
Hey.
You had all the church kids doing their rapping. So what was that like for you transitioning and doing something in that vein? And of course, we can talk more about your spiritual growth as well.
Yeah, well, I grew up in the church. I've always been vocal about what I believe. Jesus is the way,
Come on,
the truth, and the life. Okay, and I've never really wavered on that. Got a lot of flack about it because when you come out the closet as a Christian, they come for you, boy. You get put under that microscope. They be ready to go hypocrite.
I thought you were a Christian.
I
thought this.
Ain't you supposed to be a Christian?
Come on.
Oh, I'm not Jesus, okay? Relax.
Listen.
So when I was doing a Salt and Peppa album, the brand new album, I wanted to do a gospel song. So I asked Kurt, and he was like, yeah, you get on mine, I get on yours. So he's on a song on our album, and then I did Stomp and came in the studio and knocked that out so fast. It's like the Holy Spirit wrote that rhyme. It was boom, bam, boom, out of there.
Did you think that it was going to blow up like it did?
I knew the song was great because I played it for my daughter and she almost lost her mind. She was like 3. She was like bouncing all over the car. I was like, oh, this is a hit. Didn't know it would be like the gospel song that breaks like the universe.
It was so huge when it came out. It's still huge
it's still
now.
huge.
You drop that now, even like in the church party.
Yes.
And at a regular club party.
And
everybody's going to spit your verse.
Yes. I do it on stage. It's the last song we do on stage.
Is it?
For years. And I used to do it in the clubs. I'm like, okay,
yes.
God is everywhere.
But isn't that an amazing way for you to be able to let your light shine?
Yes.
In that form and fashion, in what you love?
Yes. Yeah, creatively, for sure.
Do you feel more at ease sharing your faith now in this day and age?
Oh yeah, I'm a grown woman. I feel more at ease doing all the things.
Yeah.
I am who I am, and I'm not apologizing to nobody. I used to care a lot about what people thought, and a little bit of a people pleaser. There's a scripture that says if you are focused on pleasing people, then you're not pleasing God.
Yes.
And I'm scared of God. I have a fear.
A reverential fear,
like people think that's crazy, but it says it's wise to fear God. That's the beginning of wisdom. And so, you guys can't do nothing to me, but God can save my soul. So I'm interested in what he thinks of me.
I know that's right. And I love the way that you, again, that confidence that you have in displaying it. And it flows with what you're doing.
Yes.
And also, okay, so we talked about your music, the podcast. What is this cooking show you're doing?
Oh yeah.
Cooking? You've given up meat?
Oh, Lord.
Lord of mercy. I'm not there.
Listen, I'm a pesca vegetarian, okay? It depends on the day.
I got you.
But my daughter is a vegan,
Okay.
and so I started cooking vegan meals for her, and she was talking about how delicious and gourmet tasting they are, and so I just started doing it on my page.
Okay.
It's called Cooking with Salt, and then there's some conversation about there possibly being a show, so we'll see. I think this is my year.
This is your season.
Yeah, it's
Come
my
on.
season, not my year, a season.
A whole season. We got to play on the words, salt. See, we got. Come on, Jen, we're going to work it out.
Yeah.
We're going to work it out. But no, seriously, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Because I like it because we're able to see different aspects of who you are.
Isn't that refreshing?
We know you from behind the microphone and on the screens and at the concerts.
Yeah.
But to see the full, well-rounded sister girl is amazing.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. A lot of people are saying that. They're like, I feel like I'm just meeting you. I'm like, yeah, I'm just feeling very expressive these days.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
All right, so you got the cooking, you have that. What else is on the docket for you is when we're bringing out Salty and Lit?
Salty and Lit. Cooking show. The music. Going back on the road with Salt and Peppa soon.
All right, what? Wait, hold up. Stop the presses.
And Spinderella, everybody. Please let that go, y'all. Relax. We've been back together since the Walk of Fame, which was like, 3 years ago? And they still talking about it.
But the blogs keep things
alive.
They
keep bringing, people love negativity. Yeah. I was with her today and we had a great time doing Good Morning America and all this stuff. So yeah, going on tour possibly. Awesome. Definitely, actually. We got to do at least one more big tour.
Yes, absolutely. But not one more. I'm saying let's wrap in everything. Let's get the sponsors.
Yeah.
I'll do the announcement. Salt and Peppa's now.
Yes. We got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame coming up on November 8th.
Oh, but do we have the outfit ready?
We do.
Okay.
Do we? We do. We gonna say we do by faith.
So what does that look like? All right, so they told you you're getting in, you're being inducted. Where were you when you heard the news that it was confirmed?
Well, Jennifer here had me making phone calls inquiring because I'll just sit on something. And so I called someone from the academy. And they were like, don't worry, it's happening.
Oh my gosh.
And it was like, it's either this year or next year. But shout out to Chuck D from Public Enemy because he was advocating for us, which
Really?
he advocates for everybody in hip hop for a while. So he was partially responsible for that happening. People saying it's like long overdue. I feel like God's time is perfect. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like it's long overdue. I feel like it's right on time.
Just as long as you get your just due, because the marks and the things that you all have made, not just in hip hop, but in crossover hip hop, because
international.
Yes. Yeah. And even pushing on the other charts, people, we know Salt and Peppa. They may not know some of the other hip hop. They may have heard them, but they know your music.
Yes,
you know what
they
I mean?
know our music all over the world.
That is awesome.
Incredible.
That's now you have to do the tour because you would have had the induction. Y'all got this new reinvigoration.
Perfect timing.
Now, would you all work on new music, or would you continue just with the classics?
We might. We everybody's in different spaces right now. Mm-hmm. But I kind of feel like it might be moving in that direction. But, I'm just consulting the Lord.
Okay. I just want to make sure if you get new music, I still need to hear from my own. My mic sounds nice.
Check one.
Come
for
on,
real.
that one. I'll take your man. Wherever I feel like it. What? Come on. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. We got to do a little shooping. Yes, I'm
all
ready.
The things.
I'm excited already.
Thank you. Thank you, Deja.
But I was really, really hyped to have you come in just to talk about what you're working on now and letting people know that it's still time to thrive.
It's still time to thrive.
Still time to thrive.
And I used to be that person that would say, I don't want to be rapping when I'm in my 50s, but we didn't know hip hop was going to last so long. You know what I mean?
But the rock and roll people never said, I ain't going to be singing rock and roll when I'm in my 50s, because you know what? They still continued, and they're still, look at Mick Jagger.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Why would you stop doing what you do?
What you love.
Exactly.
And what you're good at.
Yeah,
and
so
what
I've come around.
Okay. So now that's why we're going to be getting this project. When is the full album set to drop?
2026. End of 2026. When, Jennifer?
Spring. Okay, so we got like 5-6 months or so.
Exactly.
All right,
it's going to be fire. You understand me?
We are ready for it. We are ready for it. Keep the momentum going.
Thank
All
you.
right, so when I have people
and
come
thank you for playing the song,
Of course, girl, we got to. We got to represent.
Yeah. We're in a time in America where we really got to support each other on all the things that we're trying to accomplish, because we're all we got. We're really all we got.
We're
also fighting UMG for our rights to our masters, which was supposed to be.
Care of. I thought they had gotten everything
we've been
together.
fighting for 2 years, and so it's still going. So keep us in your prayers, because that just ain't right.
That is not
after 35 years, your masters are supposed to revert back to the artist, and they're just like trying to stand on this technicality. And so where it is right now is a judge is they tried to get it thrown out, and the judge is going to get back to us on whether she's going to throw it out or not. But you know what? It's in God's hands. I don't lose no sleep over it, because guess what? The greedy going to get what the greedy deserve if they don't figure it out. You know what I mean?
What about like some of the people did with the re-recordings? Would you re-record?
Oh, we've re-recorded. So we do license out some of our re-recordings, but nothing's like the
original.
They be making money. You hear me, girl, off them songs. Millions and millions of dollars over 40 years. Crazy. They ain't trying to let that money go.
That's why we got to fight. Come on.
Yes, fight.
I didn't know. I thought that it had been resolved. I thought I had read somewhere about it being resolved or whatever.
No, not yet. It will be, though.
It will be. All right, so let me ask you, I saw something that you posted or reposted from, I think it was Faith and Kenny Lattimore with their drama, stuff that was happening online. Now, and I don't know if you all know or not, but technology allows people to be able to post and do all things. You were also a victim of people posting and telling falsehoods or whatever.
Yeah.
What was going on with that?
Yeah, so somebody called me and was like, I'm so sorry what you went through with your husband. And, I went through a lot with my husband, but I'm like, wait, what you talking about? out, and he sent me this YouTube video of this whole thing they put together, saying that I caught my husband in bed with a guy, or he was bisexual or something like that.
Yeah.
Which nothing can be further from the truth. That man loves women, okay? And I was like, that's not fair. I didn't care for that. And so I just went online. I thought it was going to go away. I sought counsel and everybody's like, it'll die out. Mm-hmm. But then since I started like coming out with my music and stuff, it picked up. And so I was like, let me address it. I asked him if he would mind, and he was like, please do. But the thing I think I want people to understand, we're going into an age of we're not going to know what's real and what's not.
Absolutely.
And it's going to get better and better. And it's so easy to ruin someone's entire life because people believe this stuff. And we have to have more discernment. But there also needs to be regulations on what can be done. AI detection, whether this is real or AI.
It's hard to even tell right now.
Because there's no regulations, so you shouldn't be able, like Google owns YouTube, if I'm not mistaken, and you shouldn't be able to just put anything out there about anybody. You can get somebody killed saying the wrong thing about them. Yeah. So I stood up for him, and I'm standing up for all of us when it comes to that. Discernment. We need discernment. Because if you look at it, you watch it, you never see me saying it. They're saying she said. That's one of the things to look out. During the whole video, did you ever see me saying anything like that or him saying anything like that? If I came out and said it, wouldn't there be a video or a publication?
Or something.
Like, we got to use our brain.
Yeah, but to your point, it's only going to get better in what it is. So yes, we have to really put down with the regulations and everything now. But I'm glad that you spoke out.
And I'm glad that she fought back. Good for her.
They were able to resolve, right? Or at least
they found who it was. They identified the culprits.
Crazy.
And a lot of them are from overseas, like India and places like that.
Yeah,
it's just a way to make money.
Exactly. To them, they don't care.
It's a way to make money. For me to look at somebody and be like, okay, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this about just out of nowhere. Just to make money. It's so evil.
But this is what people are doing. And I think also because, like you said, they're way away, it doesn't affect them. They don't have an emotional tie or like a sympathy or empathetic thing. Oh, I'm just going to do X, Y, Z.
Or a soul, apparently.
They're soulless out here. Lot of mercy. These folks are crazy. Mm-hmm. All right, so we have that going. Let's talk about some fun stuff. What do you do when you're not in the studio, you're not working? Where can we find you? Are you shopping online? Are you in the kitchen hanging out or with the girlfriends? What's up?
I'm a very peaceful, calm, I like peace. I like the beach. I like water. I just put a pool in my backyard, so I'm sitting out there all the time now. Nice. I'm writing. I'm doing a lot of creative stuff. I'm in the studio. I'm writing. I'm dating a little bit.
Oh, come on, dating. What does it look? Are we swiping or are we just getting hooked up on, somebody knows somebody?
I've been in the DMs, I'm going to admit.
I love it. It's going down in the DM. Yo, what up? It's Salt.
Well, so she's correcting me, my manager. She's like, they be in your DMs. Yes, I don't go in nobody's DMs, but I'll be looking at what they saying in there. And they say the sweetest things, some things inappropriate, block, delete, But yeah, it's been fun. It's been interesting. I broke up with my husband in 2016. I divorced in 2018, and I hadn't been on a date until 2024.
Good Lord.
And that might have been like two.
That's the kind of consecration. What's going on?
My breakup was so traumatic.
Yeah.
I was not thinking about no men's, at all. I was so happy to just be on my own, just to be able to do what I want and be myself. And it wasn't until maybe last year I started feeling like, maybe I do want to find somebody.
Yes.
And people are intimidated by me, Deja. They won't talk to me.
Well, because you are Salt. But if you meet them, y'all go for a little walk on the beach.
Yeah.
But make sure their intentions are right. Do we need to run into them? Because I'll play.
That's another thing.
Let me ask some questions to this. Who are you, brother? What are you bringing to the table? Because we ain't got time to be messing around.
That's all my people, girl. I went out with a truck driver. I ain't even telling them because they gonna be like a truck driver.
No, but I'm like, we're not disparaging. Look, it's 2025. You got a job, brother. We appreciate it.
That's what I said. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? There's only 5% of the population is black rich men, and I want a black man, right? What are the odds of me getting one of those, right?
You can find somebody. about it, y'all. We're going to put out the clarion call right now.
Any rich black men out there want to date me?
Brothers, where y'all at?
Or truck drivers, no. Or firefighters.
Ooh, I like a good firefighter now.
I like a firefighter.
A man in a uniform.
Slide on down that pole now.
Oh my gosh, you are a mess. Well, good luck with the dating game. It is different out there, I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay, so outside of that, are you taking any trips? Are we going anywhere for the holidays? What does that look like for you?
I'm taking a trip to Hawaii this year for a vacation, Ghana and DR. Ghana and DR is because I'm checking out a dual citizenship opportunity.
Report
Lord,
back to me and let me know what you find.
I will. I'm going to be right on my page, and I'm going to give everybody information. Y'all ready to go? Let's go.
Let's get it.
Remember they used to say go back to Africa? We ready.
Remember the return. Listen.
We ready. We didn't come from there, but we ready to go back
It's
there.
a little hectic in these streets.
It's a little scary out here.
Sure. Yes, yes. All right, so before you wrap and before we go, I always like to ask a hustler's tip. Give me something that you have learned in the industry that it can be music, business, whatever, that you've learned that you could share with somebody that might help them as they're getting to their goals, whatever
a hustler's
industry they're
tip. I made a song on my up-and-coming album, Salty and Lit. It's called My Team, right? And it goes, my team bad, my team good, a little bit bougie and a little bit hood. My team got my back, wish a fool would. We don't explain what's understood.
Come on!
So my team, a team that you could trust, a team that's excited, a team that likes to work, a team that you can get along with, you have good vibes with, and in line with. I think you can't do nothing without a good team.
That's excellent. Now, the thing for me is, how do I trust these people? Because you know what?
Yeah, I've been ripped off, robbed every which way, but, pray about it. Ask God to send you the right person. He'll do it.
Okay, we need prayer on that team. All right, and some words of encouragement. Give me something that maybe it's a mantra or a scripture or even a quote from somebody that you it can be anyone that you adhere to.
Words of encouragement. A lot of times, not a quote, but it's just thought. A lot of times we have people in our close vicinity that don't belong there. And out of loyalty or just, second guessing your gut feelings about people, you keep them around. And as long as you keep them around, they're going to be pulling and taking from you. And they're going in the opposite direction of where you're going. You have to let them go. You have to let people go. You could let them go with love. You could pray for them. But if they're taking and not giving and draining you, and keeping you from your purpose, you have to, as hard as it is, let them go. On the other side of letting people go is a whole world that will open up to you. And you'll be like, why didn't I do this years ago?
That's it. I love it. A whole world will open up to you when you let those people go.
Yes, because they ain't trying to come. Everybody can't come.
Everybody can't come. And we might try and drag them. I had to learn that myself, as for real. It's even like family members. I can lead you to the water. I can show you this way, but I can't. If you can't get over to this pool of water right here, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
What am I going to do for you?
Messing with my purpose now.
Come on now. That's what we're talking about. All right, so before you go, you got to introduce your song, the new one.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
What's up, y'all? This is your girl, Salt, and this is my song, Chosen. Now, where my latchkey kids?
And wait, one more. I want an R&B jam. Give me an R&B jam that you throw on. You know you about to turn up and party from throwback days. Give me something.
Oh, I can't say it's a party song, but D'Angelo, Lady.
Lady? That one with that bass.
I think I listen to that song every day.
Really?
Yeah, even before he passed just now, it's just one of my joints.
It's just a jam? All right, so we got it. Perfect. So thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
We love your energy. We cannot wait to hear when this album drops and all the good stuff that goes with it.
Yeah.
And we want to see you on social and we want to see you in concert.
Yes, I appreciate you, Deja.